Good afternoon my friends, and happy Friday and welcome to Vlogmas day 9. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I myself am having a pretty chilled, quiet kind of Friday. This morning I did go Christmas shopping with my brother, but this afternoon I've just been chilling, just sort of having a day where I'm not sort of like flat out at the sewing machine struggling with a big bulky quilt. So I thought because we're having a nice chilled afternoon, I might share a little bit of a haul with you. This is something that I've been meaning to show you for a while, but I'm like, maybe I'll save it till Vlogmas, because one of the things is a Christmas thing. But recently I've managed to find some really great bargains at TK Maxx, and in particularly, it's a really hard word to say, some lovely Rae Dunn bits and bobs. I know that Rae Dunn homeware stuff is quite popular in America and also in the UK, and it's beginning to become, I think, quite popular here in Australia, especially now that we have TK Maxx, and a lot of the stuff in TK Maxx is Rae Dunn stuff. So over the last couple of weeks I managed to pick up some really nice things, and I think at really great prices, even though I can't really remember how much they were, but I wouldn't have picked them up if they were any more than $10. So I'll show you a few things that I got. First of all, I got this really beautiful vase, and it says Bloom, and I just love the colour. It's so pretty. It's the perfect size for like flowers that you pick from the garden, but at the moment I have just put in the leftover little ivy and berries that I used in my wreath. It's very festive, and I just have that in my room. It just sort of adds something nice in there. The other thing I picked up, this one was actually a bargain. It was, I think, originally priced at $11, and then it was marked down to $8, and then I got it for like $5. I was like, what? I didn't realize until I got home, because I was thinking about how much I paid, and I was thinking it's a lot cheaper than what I thought, and then I realized that this was on sale again. So fantastic. But it's a little canister that just says things on it, and has a little lid. It's like a little empty canister pot just for things. I haven't put anything in it yet. I don't know what the thing or things will be. I don't know whether to use it in the bathroom, to put it in my room and put like things in it. I don't know, or even to have it here in the sewing room and put things in it. I don't know, but I quite like that it's just open to anything. So I mean, if you've got any suggestions, what would you use this for? What things would you put in this lovely canister? I also like that it's a nice light grey, so it kind of goes with everything. And the last two things are mugs. Can't have enough Rae Dunn mugs. One of my favourite mugs that I have is a Rae Dunn mug that says tea on it, and it's got little lines on it. I love it. But these two are like on steroids, these mugs. They're huge. The first one is this gorgeous pink. I love this pink. This is my favourite shade of pink, and it just says cozy on it, and I love that because I love drinking tea and I love getting cozy on the lounge with a cup of tea, usually some chocolate, and a quilt on top of me. No matter what the weather is, I love to have a quilt on my lap, drinking tea and just feeling cozy. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, that mug screams Amanda, and so I got it. I love it. I haven't used it yet, but when I do, I think it's gonna make me need to wait in like 5 minutes. It's a big one, this one. And then lastly, I did say that there was a Christmassy thing, and it's this one. This is another mug that I got, and it just says Merry Christmas, and it's in this beautiful green that I absolutely love. These two colors are just divine, aren't they? Just, oh. But yeah, this one just says Merry Christmas. It is a tank of a mug. Seriously, it is huge, but it's the perfect size for drinking my Yorkshire tea biscuit brew tea, which is my favourite tea ever, and it just means I get like a bigger cup and I can enjoy it more. That's it. So happy days. That's my little Rae Dunn haul, and they all bring me joy, and I love it. Right, my friends, I'm going to do something that we haven't done yet, and I'm going to do the advent calendars. right now. I usually do it at the end of the vlog, but today I think we're going to kind of do it in the middle of the vlog. Why not? I'm feeling a little bit impatient today. I want to know what we have. So in saying that, we're going to do the fabric advent calendar first, and then we'll do labels today. I want to know what beautiful fabrics that Claire at the Stitch Saloon has sent me. I'm just impatient. So every day, if you haven't gathered by now, I'm going to show you a little reminder of what we have. So that's what we've got so far. And we're going to see what we have in day 9. Alright, let's have a look. What do we think it's going to be? Is it going to be low volume? Or is it going to be something punchy like we got yesterday? Like this one. I wonder. Or it could be something floral. Let's find out. Oh, punchy. It's a punchy one. And it's just a nice, lovely, solid. That matches. Oh, look at that. Matches lovely. Matches nice with our Rifle Paper Co. florals. I'm liking it. You know, there's something really quite nice about just a plain solid fabric. Like, there's so much possibility with just a solid colour. I think that's really just going to balance everything out. Nice. Happy days. Right. In the box for protection, my little lovelies. And we'll have to wait until tomorrow for day 10. Let's move on to our labels. And we should be up to day 16. I can't believe I remember that. Only because we had 17 yesterday, and 17 is like my number because I was born on the 17th. There is day 16, and I think it's a guy with fabric. No, I think he's holding a book. Opening of day 16 is proving to be a little bit awkward. Come on, mate. He doesn't want to be opened. Come on, mate. Don't make it difficult. It's a fun one. I love fun labels. Those are so stinking cute, and you'll know why I said that when you see what they are. Focus, there we go. Look, they're little onions, and it says, I stinking love you. That's so cute. I love it. These are so incredibly sweet. I love fun little labels like this. Eee! I stinking love you, and it's an onion that stinks. Funny. Nice. Alright, well, in the team with their friends, and this is our collection so far. It's looking nice. I love it. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow. So this afternoon I am planning, I think, on working on the label for my Quilty Trees quilt that I finished last night. I'm ever so proud of myself that I got it done. It's sitting here on my ironing board, just looking lovely and being really pretty and colourful. I did show you the labels that I had made. Actually made these last year before the quilt top was even finished, I think. And they've been sitting on my corkboard all year. And now they're finally ready to be used. So I mentioned yesterday this one's just going to be like more of a decorative type one, just showcasing all of the different fabrics. I think these were also leftover fabrics. I usually like to do it like that. I'll make the quilt label out of leftover scraps and stuff. And then the smaller one, this is the one that I'll just put the details of the quilt. So usually I like to write the name of the quilt if it's like a pattern, who made it, so me, and then the date it was finished. So I'll just put December 2022. Yeah. Slightly forgot what the year was then. So I'm going to work on them this afternoon. And then I think later on this afternoon I'm going to do a little bit of self-care and paint my nails. I recently received this really nice nail polish in a beauty box from Flora and Fauna, and I've used it once and it's really nice. It's an Australian brand. It's called Sienna Byron Bay, and it's just a really nice sort of nudie type colour. It's called Barefoot Dancer. The brush is really nice to use. It just leaves a really nice sort of subtle colour on my nails. So I'm going to take some time and paint my nails later on this evening, just because I haven't done it in a while, and I want some nice pretty nails. Okay, so enough chit chat. I think I've been chatting to you for like half an hour or something. Possibly hasn't been that long. I'm just exaggerating. But yeah, let's do our labels and officially finish our Quilty Trees quilt. Okay, so I've just placed my hexies on the back of the quilt. I usually like to put my labels on the left hand bottom side of the quilt. So if you were to look at the front of the quilt, front on the left hand side, down the bottom on the back, this is where I usually put my label. So I think I'm going to put the bigger one here in the corner, and then the smaller one sort of like that. I'm not sure about like where the colors are going to go, kind of thing like that. So it almost looks like snowflakes falling down into the corner. I think that's nice, and it's also just going to pop out from this lovely background print. And look who's come to join me. Hello. Hi. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Look at your grey hairs on your chinny chin. Yes. Thank you. What lovely kisses. Thank you, puppy. Thank you, gorgeous boy. Okay, back to our labels after being distracted by the dog who is sniffing me. Yes. What's up? I'm not giving you attention. Oh, thank you. I'm going to give them a press, take the basting stitches out. I'm going to attach the hexes by glue using the Sew Line glue stick. I also use this glue stick to stick the hexes to the squares before I then sew them with a sewing machine. But I won't be sewing these on with the sewing machine, I'll be doing it by hand. But before I do that, I'll write the information on this one using this marker here. This is by Pentel, and it says it's a marker for textiles, and I quite like how it has a nice sort of fine point. I will practice first. I always practice before I do it on the real thing. I say that because if this point is a little bit too thick, then I will use this Sharpie that has an even thinner point. So it's almost like a ballpoint tip. This one actually might be the better option just because I have like a smaller area to write. But as I mentioned, I will do a practice first and see which one works the best. And here are our labels all glued on. They look so much nicer with the basting stitches taken out. Just so like crisp and lovely. This is how my written label worked out. I didn't quite have enough room, obviously, to put all the details in the center. That's what I usually like to do. So I used the other sort of petals to put me and the date. I'm now going to attach these by hand using like a buttonhole or a blanket stitch, and I just use an embroidery thread or floss with that. I've got a needle there, my little thumb ball, the little tweezers from Somo, and I just like to have the glue stick to hand just in case, because sometimes the little corners can rise up. They don't always stick perfectly. So I'll have all of this to hand to be able to attach the labels properly onto the quilt, and then it'll be finished. Yeah. Oh, that's not a very good angle, is it? Hello. Let's fix you up. There. Is that good? Oh, not really. Let's put a light on. It's not very good at all either. Whoa. Whoa, even brighter. Maybe that one. It's not a flattering angle, I know, but yes. It's a little bit later on in the evening, and I've just spent the last half hour, 40 minutes editing the vlog for tomorrow. But I thought I would come and say goodnight so I can put this footage at the end of the vlog that you're seeing. I didn't manage to get the label finished. Actually, I didn't even attempt it. It's still sitting there on the table. I just sort of got distracted by other things like dinner and painting my nails. Look, can you tell? Whenever I do that. Can you tell? Look, ooh. It's just a really nice sort of subtle nudie type colour. But after I painted my nails, I came and edited the vlog, because at the moment I like to try and at least get a really rough edit of the vlog that I've filmed for the day ready to upload for the next day. It's just sort of like a routine that I've got going. It just sort of means that I have more of my day tomorrow to vlogging the day that I'm in, if that made sense. But yeah, I just got distracted by other things, so I'll do that in my spare time in the background, and once I've finished it, I'll show you what it looks like. But anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me today. I hope you all had a lovely Friday, and I will see you all again tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 10. I think tomorrow, I haven't made my mind up yet, it depends on how I feel when I wake up, to either continue with my Hexie Flower quilt, the Christmas one, or start a new project that will involve dressmaking or making a dress. I don't know yet, but we'll see where the mood takes us tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye bye!